Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. The Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going back to the ground. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another first down.
To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen. Set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Leaves it with the running back. Thrust that arm out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. He makes the connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got his man down the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Makes the catch. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Barrels ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And no sting for this team. I'll tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
It's now second and goal.
On second down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? And they will score! Touchdown, Bobcats!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
To the air. It's Lowry. Quickly complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down.
Third down coming up.
The snap sets up to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and the returner is stopped. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The Bobcats in the hurry up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ohio!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio, 14. Western Michigan, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hendricks. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He tries to take the top off. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Number 17.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio 21. Western Michigan 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking to throw, it's Lowry. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Ohio. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Western Michigan, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Getting some heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Fires left. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And now on second down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his man down the middle. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Hunt. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the toss. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Fires into the end zone. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a fit.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. They'll test the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. They're setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. The give to the lone running back. Oh, look. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So an 82-yard drive there. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. And they're not on the same page there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun to give to the back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 32-29. He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bobcats! And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio, 35. Western Michigan, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Fires to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to... He's looking deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way. A 59-yard field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lowry. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're going to throw it again. He finds his man, and he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too